Okay, Sabrina, got your work up here. Great job, good start. Thank you for sharing your written your experience with the assignment here. I appreciate that. Isolated the crystal ball at the bottom. That was a great treatment. I like that. I think you did a great job there. Matter of fact, let's just jump right over to the composition. I think it's a very good job. Technically, you're set up beautifully. Um, you've got your layers. Theoretically, you should have just an image layer. It wouldn't necessarily be a background image, but you have an image layer, and all your images would reside on that layer. So crystal ball and background image, those can be combined into a layer called image. So basically, in a ad like this, a one-page ad like this, you can get away really with a three layers in your layer panel. That's the logo layer, images layer, and type layer. You are correctly set up here. If I jump over to File and come down to Color Mode, Document Color Mode, we're set up in CMYK. That's awesome. Good layer structure. Great job placing your images. I'll tell you what, I think if one thing I would say about this background image, it's I think it could use a bump in contrast. I think that we can redistribute the tonal range here to bring out some of the natural shadow areas and bring out a little bit more drama in the image itself, specifically in the background, the portion that's in the frame. So I would take this image itself, this whole background image, I would take it in Photoshop and run a levels adjustment layer to increase the tonal range of that image, thereby increasing the contrast associated with it. This contrast down here is great, but we can clearly see this is showing a much more dramatic contrast than the actual image itself. So I would recommend doing that. My only other recommendation is this. I would recommend that you I would go ahead and recommend you left align your type. I think that right now the center alignment is just kind of treating negative space as something that's completely left over, as opposed to activating that negative space as a design element. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you something really quick. I'm going to come over here and let's just take this type and I've got my character panel and my paragraph panel open. So I'm going to left align this. I'm going to do this really quick. And I'm just going to pull this in alignment with the beginning of the logo right there. I'm also going to left align this, and let's go ahead and reduce the type size there. That could even come down a little bit more. I want to get 2 words on the second line. Let's move that over a little bit there. Then, okay, now let's go ahead and grab that and left align it. And now you can start to see that the negative space is really, really starting to be established as a design element. Okay, so let's just jump that down to about a 14. Let's go back up to okay. As I said, I'm doing this really quick, but now we can see that we're really getting some interesting play here in the negative space. Instead of just having things center aligned, look how gorgeous this negative space is. Really, really adding a lot of visual interest to the composition. I think it's a good solution. I really do. That's really my only recommendation for the assignment is to just go ahead and work with that alignment on that left margin. Other than that, I think you're looking just beautiful in the ad itself. So, all right. So a great job. If you have any questions, comments, concerns at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify anything that I've gone over, or if you would like any further questions, just please let me know. All right. Great job. Thank you very much.